I like it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I got nothing. I hate this little 2-minute bit where I have to persuade you to stay awake to watch the show. The little 2-minute... If only my show were on earlier. Perhaps 10 p.m. Maybe even earlier, maybe 9 p.m. We should do breakfast late-night television. That would be awesome. Just stay up all night and then... You know, I've done that. That didn't end well. Rehab. So, not a lot going on today, really, that I can think of. You know, I did get some kind of rogue itch today. Not in anywhere embarrassing, it was just kind of on my side, and then it was kind of moving around. It was like I had a dry spot moving around me. You probably want to stay for the rest of the show now, don't you? See if it comes back. Well, we can only hope. And if we do, then, you know, a team of security personnel are standing by with moisturizer. Also, Elizabeth Banks is here, which is very, very good news for everybody. And Ken Tucker is here, which is also good news. And we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Hello, you! Come on in! Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please, now. All right, everyone. That's right. Quietly, imagine you had not, in fact, been coaxed by a professional warm-up comedian. Imagine it were real. Your emotion were real. You'd be like, oh, right, he's here. Good. Wait a minute. We thought we were coming to The Price is Right. Where's the fat one? It's a great day for America, everybody. It's not such a great day for the entire state of Illinois. Their governor was arrested today. The governor! The governor of the state. He was, you know, this is true, he was trying to sell Barack Obama's empty Senate seat. I know! The governor! That's serious, that's like Schwarzenegger getting arrested. That would never happen. No jail could hold him. I'll get out. Now, the speculation in the media is saying that Illinois now may be the most corrupt state in the Union. So it sounds like you got some catching up to do, Alaska. And tomorrow is a very big day here in America. Because, no, tomorrow there's something called a day without a gay. Not around here. I am not making this up. Gay people are supposed to call in sick to work to protest discrimination. So I'll see you guys Thursday night. Anyway, the bad news about tomorrow is Lindsay Lohan only gets a half day off, and Wait, no. It was the other one. Anne Heche is just taking a long lunch, actually. She's not. It also is a great day for my friend Jay Leno. A big announcement today. He is not leaving NBC. He's doing his current show in an earlier time slot at 10 p.m. Jay's getting a little older now, so 10 p.m. is actually kind of... That's kind of late night for Jay now. It's pretty late for me. I'm not sure this is a good idea, though. If late night TV starts earlier and earlier, we'll have to make up, you know, jokes about things that haven't actually happened yet. We'll be making stuff up that... don't we have on Fox News already? Why should we do it again? There has been so much speculation about late night recently. It's all over the papers. You know, is Jay moving to ABC? What will Conan O'Brien do? Is Craig Ferguson pregnant? Is he still on the air? I don't know. Jay moving to 10 o'clock, it might not matter much to you, but it's very big news in the tiny, dark world of late night talk show hosts. But then in our world, it's big news when a Jonas brother goes on a date or when O.J. Simpson becomes someone's prison bitch or something. It's big news. Now, late night world, late night television, it's basically a bunch of grown men that wear makeup all jostling for the best slot. Imagine, if you will, a party at Elton John's house. Made me laugh. Anyway, all the late night guys, we're all just following the footsteps of Johnny Carson. You know, Johnny Carson was the man. When Johnny started out, they called him the Prince of Late Night. Later on, they called him the King of Late Night. Until now, there has never been a Queen of Late Night. Until now. It's so stupid. You know, the great thing about hosting a late night talk show is that when things get awkward, you can just cut to a commercial, which is why there's 90% commercials on this show, really. We'll be right back. If I ever went to another network, which of course would never happen, I don't know, make me an offer. But if I went to another network, though, I couldn't do it. CBS legally would own all my jokes, both of them. They would own them. What they are, I know, and remind you of anyone. I have to tell you, I do like Jay Leno. He's always been very nice to me. He's always very friendly. He's a nice man. He's always like, hey, Craig, how come you've only got one car? That's kind of weird. But I kind of identify with Jay. First, his mother was Scottish, and second, he refuses to dye his grey hair, which I admire. Because when I started on this show, CBS wanted me to dye my grey hair to appeal to the youngsters. Which I thought, no, that's not going to work. I'm just going to look like a creepy old guy with dyed hair. Hey, kids, want to hang around with me? Hey, come on. Do I appeal to you kids? It's like those actors that get the brow lifts to try and not get older. And you just think, hey, how come that guy looks so surprised all the time? What the hell is that? Oh, yeah. I thought I'd maybe go to the Playboy Mansion. Anyway, I say, forget the youngsters. I like my grey hair. I've said it before. I don't worry about the snow on the roof. It's the snow in the basement you got to keep your eye on. That's what's dangerous. So stupid too. Anyway, NBC thinks that moving Jay to 10 p.m. is going to save them. I don't think it matters. Honestly, I really don't. I don't think it matters what time these shows are on anymore. Everyone's got the TiVo. People watch them when it's convenient to watch them. For instance, Cinemax airs their dirty movies at 3 a.m. But I watch them when I'm having breakfast. I always like a little extra sausage at breakfast. You know, I'm European. To be honest, though, I gotta be honest with you, before I got this job, I never paid any attention to late night television. Then I began hosting this show and really stopped paying attention to late night television. But late night hosts are a very close-knit group. People think we hate each other. It's not true. We see each other every year at the late night picnic. David Letterman has us over. He barbecues some meat. Jay gives everyone rides on his motorcycle. Conan teaches people to use hair gel. And Carson Daly is even there. He parks Jay's cars, but he's there. Stop it. Knock it off. I am kidding. That's not true. It's true. Anyway, apparently that everybody that works on Jay's show is going to be going to the new one, which is too bad. I was kind of hoping to get the band. But we don't really have room for a band in the studio. We don't even have room in the studio for the bands we have on as guests. We have to make a choice some night between a singer-songwriter or the audience. I know know at home this studio looks to you like a giant poorly lit airplane hangar, but actually it's tiny. And it's cold. It's cold in here. Isn't it cold in here? Freezing. You know, at night they use this place to refrigerate Drew Carey's food. That's why I always smell like ham and Twinkies. All right, we gotta take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Remember, welcome back. Welcome to the last of the real late night shows. We still go on at night. Unless you're watching this on the TiVo, in which case, I hope you're enjoying your breakfast sausage. Do you know what I was saying? Like, I wish we had a band. Look, I was just losing. We don't even have a phone. Look at that. It's not even connected to anything. And they don't even put it out to make it look like I've got a phone. It's just like put there. Nobody cares about this. Do you know the last time, though, there was a big shake-up in late-night television was the 1990s? Yeah, when David Letterman moved to CBS. They called it the Late Night Wars. It was crazy. They made a movie about it. It was called The Late Shift. The actors who played Leno and Letterman looked nothing like the real guys, though. Kind of hunky soap opera actors and everything. And now tonight, top 10 list. Do we have music for these, Paul? I hope they make another movie about late night TV. I've got a great idea who could play me with my gorgeous eyes and my spiky hair. Look, there you go. I know. And you know who should play Conan O'Brien? Eric Stoltz. He's a great actor. He's tall and thin. He's got the lovely red hair. Do we have a picture of Eric Stoltz? There he is, look. There. I thought that is a picture of Conan, isn't it? Let me see that again. Oh, no, it's not. It's Eric Stoltz. All right. There's something deeply wrong about what we just did. Look, I don't know what it is either, but if you're offended, I don't blame you. Oh, I'm offended too. And if I find out who put that picture there, there'll be hell to pay. They're going to have to work on shows that start at 10 o'clock at night. Now, who else is in the late? Jay Leno. You know, to get someone to play Jay Leno, you need to go. Jay's got the big chin, famous for his very big chin. So, you know who'd be good to play Jay Leno? Look, there you are, Madam. Can I see that again? Madam's chin looks like an ass. Or maybe that's all right. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at Madam's chin, looking like an ass. And you know who should play David Letterman, of course, is this fella. Yeah. David Letterman's my boss. Anyway, the NBC announcement was today about Leno, right? About they were making that change. And we've got actual footage of the press conference. Where's the footage? Like, have you got that? Right, now see this guy there? That's Ben Silverman. He's a very senior executive at NBC. I don't know what his exact job title is. He kind of runs it. He is to NBC what Robert Mugabe is to Zimbabwe. Yeah. Now, not only has Silverman run the network into the ground, he also has the creepiest and most annoying laugh in show business. Now, this is real. We're going to play this to you. This is real. We did not alter this in any way. Roll the clip. Let's see that.
Ta-da! We are going to continue that trend. I remembered something my parents told me when I was a kid. They said, whatever you do in life, always try to come in fourth. That's what I'm going to do. When you're my age and people still want you, oh, really? I think that hooker likes me, you know? You get that sort of attitude. I'll be on right after the last hour of the new Today Show. 8 to 10, and then I will come on. Well, what was your question? Day part?
All right, we got take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the big late night show that's on at night. I'm so jealous that Jay gets to go to bed early. Because we do this show live, it's going to be very late because I have to stay awake until Hawaii goes to bed. We do the show for each time zone live, each time zone, and then Hawaii. I end every night with mahalo, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, do we have time for any emails tonight, do we? Oh!
Yes, there's time, yes, there's time. Email time is here. Oh, what fun it is to read email time right here.
Wow, look at that, Christmas email. Elves and... That's where we spend all the money, in these email things. All right, that's why we don't have money for a phone. All right, this is from Jeff in L.A. in California. Jeff says, Dear Craig, my girlfriend Jodie watches your show every night, and I'm writing to enlist your help in asking her for forgiveness. Over the weekend, I left her a horrible, nasty voicemail for which I am extremely sorry. Could you please ask her to accept my apology? Wait a minute. We don't know what Jeff said. But I'm sure whatever he did say, Jodie, I'm sure whatever he said, he didn't mean it. And he feels really contrite, and he'll never do it again. Please forgive him, and I hope you kids find love. All right, this is from Sarah in Broken Arrow in Oklahoma. Broken Arrow. See, that's the name you want for your town. Broken Arrow. Where are you from? Broken Arrow. Actually, you wouldn't even be from Broken Arrow. You would say, my name's Craig. I'm out of Broken Arrow. You probably recognize me. I'm the guy that does the late night TV show. Out of Broken Arrow. Sarah says, is it weird that I can blow air out of my right eye? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very weird. This is from Rachel in Kingston in Oklahoma. I didn't know, the only Kingston I've ever heard of before is in Jamaica. I've always enjoyed their herbal products. No, I haven't. I've never enjoyed their herbal products. I don't know. What do I say legally? Anyway, Kingston, Oklahoma. That's a very different kind of Kingston than the one in Jamaica. I don't know if it is. I've never been to Kingston, Oklahoma. It might be full of Rastafarians. I'm a Rastafarian. Out of Broken Arrow. This is 2 emails from Oklahoma, though. That's, you know, statistically, that's almost impossible. That's, Dear Craig, did you know that when your nose itches, it means someone is coming to visit you? Now, that's maybe what you think. That's never what I heard. I heard that when your nose itches, it means that you're going to be angry. But maybe you're going to be angry that someone's coming to visit you. Someone at the door. What the hell do you want? Get out of here! Leave me alone, you bastard! This is from Reagan in Hornbrook in California. Reagan says, Craig, I'm going to the kitchen for a snack. Would you like something? They've spelled snack wrong. How can you spell snack wrong? If you're going for a snack at this time of night, have you been enjoying the herbal products from Kingston? Anyway, Reagan and Hornberg going to the kitchen first night. Would I like some? Yeah, you know where you could pick me up some chocolate raisins. Oh, yeah, I love some chocolate raisins. All right, this is from William in East Bridgewater, which he didn't put the state, but let's guess it's Oklahoma. Dear Craig, I've been laid off work. I need to give my girlfriend a Christmas gift. Any suggestions on a gift that would be cost efficient? For example, cheap. Yes. Chocolate raisins. The gift that keeps on giving. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My first guest tonight is a very, very beautiful woman. She's in 3 movies right now. Role Models, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, and W. I know. Take a look at this.
There's more to people than just how they vote.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You're open-minded. Yeah, much more so than me, I'd have to say.
I read in the paper that you're running for Congress.
Yes, ma'am, I am. And I don't believe in forcing myself on people, so that's why I'm just going to ask for your phone number, not your vote.
You're a devil. Devil in a white hat.
She didn't know how right she was. Please welcome Elizabeth Banks, everybody. Elizabeth Banks. Hello, my love. How are you?
I am great.
You look sensational.
Oh,
May I say sensational?
It's the red. This is my...
No, the red's just a colour. I've seen red. It's you inside the red that's working it for me. Absolutely. And your
Saucy.
shoes are very nice.
I know. These are... Well, we know what these are.
Whoa,
these are
yes, we
Come
do.
Blank Me shoes.
Those shoes are... what did you say? No, I thought those shoes were a little more like you. Usually when girls wearing them, they're dancing.
Ah.
You know,
They're
gentlemen, please welcome.
Oh.
Apparently.
Interesting.
Aren't they stripper?
You think they're stripper heels?
No, I don't know. I don't know
No,
anything
I
about
think that's exactly what you were saying.
I was implying it.
You would know better than me.
I would not know. I only have...
Look, I made the joke first. I said they were Come Blank Me shoes.
Yeah. Come fly with me.
I just wanted to put my legs up on the desk.
Yeah, you do.
Look, I have
Help
to be
yourself.
careful. I
Yeah,
can't
no, you
show
got
my
it.
whoopie boots.
Yeah, no, be careful with that.
All right. Yeah, be careful.
How are you? You all right? 3 movies, for heaven's sakes. That was Laura Bush you were
That
doing there.
was,
I've
yes.
met her.
When? Oh, you hosted the, yeah.
Yeah, the White House
I
correspondent.
met her too.
Really?
Yeah, what did you think?
I thought she was fabulous.
In what way?
She was actually very sweet to me. She was very, very nice. She was very Texan and very friendly and polite. And I wish I could say something dramatic and bad about her, but I can't. She was
felt
very
the
nice.
same way, yeah. She was wearing pearls and a twin set when I met her.
So was I.
Very much, you know. She looked very much the first lady. I was surprised by her accent, though. She's so Texan.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, it is her identity. So, but I don't know. It was very shocking to me that she maintained such a deep Southern accent.
Yeah, I know. She must work very hard at it. I do the same. What about, what have you been, you're making 3 movies. Have you been doing any theatre or any kind of...
You know, I did an improv show this weekend.
Nice. Well, that's good because you don't have to rehearse for that.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
You just show up and do it. And I actually, I mostly just did monologues, and I fashioned myself a connoisseur of poop stories.
Hello, matron.
Yep. And so the entire improv show became about poop, actually.
Do you know many poop stories?
I do. One of my favorite poop stories.
Please do tell me it. Yeah.
Is it's about a friend. This did not happen to me.
Okay.
But a friend of mine, really,
All right.
a friend of mine was just having the worst time time of her life. She couldn't get a job. She had been dumped. You know, it was like she was down the dumps. And a friend of hers had moved to London recently, so she went to visit her in London, have a big, you know, girly party in London. So they go out. They're having the time of their lives, drinking a little. They meet up with some dudes.
I like it.
Yep.
I like where it's going.
This one guy hits on my friend, and she's like, he's the perfect guy to meet when you're having the worst time of your life. You know, he's compliments her, and he's lovely, and he's into her, and so they, of course, one thing leads
That's
to
the
another.
criteria?
Well, they go back to his apartment.
You look sensational. I'm really into you.
Yeah, done. Sometimes that's all a woman needs.
Oh, wow.
So they go back to this guy's place, and of course they do it.
Oh,
and
that's great.
The next morning, the next morning, and the doing it didn't involve poop. So the next morning.
So he wasn't German then in any way?
No. So he has to go to work, but he says, you know, make yourself at home, take your time, have some breakfast, and, you know,
and then get up.
Leave me your number, I'll call you later.
Okay.
It was very lovely. So, of course, she's, like, snooping through his stuff, and she's, like, you know, having the time of her life in this beautiful London apartment. She's glowing from the night before. Everything's great. She goes to do her business, her you know, daily poop.
All right.
And, you know, it's reading his magazines and having a lovely time pooping, and goes to flush, and the water has been turned off in the apartment building.
Calamity!
There's no flushing. There's nothing to flush. She can't flush it. So she gets a baggie. Well, she can't leave it there. So she gets a baggie and she scoops it into another baggie. And come on, if you have a doggy, you pick up after your doggy. So
Yeah, a
this isn't,
doggy.
like, totally
That's
crazy.
different. It's on grass.
It's your own poop. It's not like someone else's poop.
No!
So this is not even the best part.
Oh, really?
So she puts the poop in a bag and she ties it up and she's going to take it, you know, and throw it in the garbage. So because she's clearly not leaving it in the apartment. I mean, that would be a disaster. So she writes him a lovely note on his kitchen counter and leaves her number and says, it was so great to have met you. I really needed to meet you at this time in my life. And she gets all of her stuff together and she goes out of the apartment, and just as the door clicks shut, she remembers that she left the poop on the counter right next to the note. She never heard from him again.
I was going to say, did he call her?
No, he didn't call.
I'd have called her. I'd said, you are some freaky-ass woman. Let's get it on. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did that really happen?
Yeah, that really happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, but it didn't happen to you.
No, that didn't happen to me. I can honestly say that.
Well, no, it wouldn't happen to you. You've been married now for like 15 years or something.
I have been married, a long time. So,
Right.
and
How long is it now?
I try not to leave poop for my husband lying around.
I don't know.
He would probably argue with that, actually.
I think it's good to keep things, spiced up in your marriage. Maybe a little bag of poop here and there,
It's a part of life.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Where did you meet your husband?
I met him. You love talking about my husband.
Well, because I fancy you. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to work out between you and him.
We've been together a lot. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
16 years we've been together.
That's fantastic. Now, I'm actually fascinated by that. That's great.
I know.
Did you meet at school then? You must have met at
I
school.
met him my very first day of college.
Wow.
And he took me right off the market.
Where did you go to college?
I went to the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia.
Is that a good one?
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you study?
I studied communications and theater arts, and I thought I was
Beer
gonna be-
drinking sounds like to
I
me.
did a lot of beer
Yeah.
drinking. I studied sorority arts.
Uh-huh.
I did a bit of that.
I don't know what that means.
It's the art of being of just getting boozed up most of the time.
Oh, yeah. No, I've studied the sorority arts myself
Yes.
then.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm so happy that you came back and visited with us and told us the lovely story about your friend and the poop.
Yep.
I
think that the more we can say poop, the funnier. That word just never loses its funniness.
I agree. Poop and boog are never not funny.
I agree, totally.
Yeah, no,
I mean, I wish you had a bat in the cave right now that we could talk about, but no.
A bat in the cave?
You never heard that?
Who's to say I don't? No, I don't.
No. I can no. It looks clear.
Yeah, no.
A bat in your cave.
Yeah, right.
Hello. What are you,
It's
Scottish?
been lovely. Yeah, it's Scottish.
Yeah,
we don't
have that.
We don't have
You don't
bats.
have
No,
that in
we say
Scotland.
we say something else in the cave. Sheep in the cave. I don't know. All right, we have to go. The lovely Elizabeth Banks, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Now, you're thinking, what's that? What's that strange papery thing that Craig, the Scottish Conan guy, is holding up? It's a book. It's actually a book. It's a new book. It's called Scarface Nation, and it's all about the movie Scarface. And in it, look, this is there's some photographs. Here's a photograph from the movie Scarface. I don't know if you can see it. This is when Al Pacino's character has one of these sparklers that you have. And he's showing it to his friends. Like, look what I got here! Say hello to my little friend! The book was written by Ken Tucker, who's here now. Ken Tucker, everybody. Hey! Welcome, Ken.
Thank you, sir.
Always nice to see you. I see you get your
Today's
Scarface.
shoe night. It's my,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
my Scarface shoes.
I didn't know you could get Scarface
You
shoes.
can get anything Scarface. There are Scarface shower curtains I found in researching this book. I myself, I have to admit, I also bought a pair of Scarface pajamas.
Where do you get this Scarface?
Which my wife said gave new meaning to the term "say hello to my little friend."
I know. I know.
But you can, it's just all over. It's just on the internet, eBay, there's just all the
Because
stuff.
I broke with tradition and I read this book. It's actually really interesting. I mean, because you make the point that it became a franchise, but there was only one movie.
Right. It's really the only movie like that. It's not like Star Wars or the Godfather movies that required other sequels to become this kind of money-making legendary thing. There's so many lines that people quote. And today is the 25th anniversary. It was released today, 25 years ago.
Really, the movie?
Yeah.
Did it do well when it came out? Didn't it get bad reviews and
It
stuff?
got very bad reviews. You know, people, the violence really put off a lot of critics. And it only made $4 million its opening weekend. Terms of Endearment opened the same weekend and did, 3 times that. But it just lived on because it really connected.
Because every time you watch MTV Cribs, rappers always have a Scarface poster up in their house.
Exactly.
They do.
Exactly.
I'm not telling you anything you know. They do. Oh.
I talked to Snoop Dogg told me words I never expected to hear coming out of my mouth.
I didn't know you and Snoop were what's the word, homies?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
We hang a little.
Right.
Said this was a blueprint for his life and for so many other rappers.
Really?
That essentially Scarface provides a business plan. And in a sense it's true. For lots of disenfranchised guys who, didn't have the Harvard business degrees, found themselves in the music business or any other business.
Right.
This kind of code of honor that's presented in this movie, be loyal, bring up the people that you come up with.
You show your friends some sparklers sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
That's lovely, that. I love that bit.
Business philosophy, never underestimate the greed of the other guy.
Never get high on your own supply.
There you go, yeah.
That's from Scarface.
Yeah.
That is from Scarface, isn't it?
First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. Or as Homer
Wasn't that Pepe the King Prawn who said that?
Or on The Simpsons, Homer says, first you get the sugar, then you get the powder, then you get the donuts.
Right.
So that's part of it. Half the book is about the making of the movie, which was incredibly troubled and very difficult to make.
Yeah.
And then the other half is about how it just permeates the culture for the past 25 years. It was quoted in the pilot episode of The Sopranos. It became a subplot in Entourage.
And everybody says, say hello to my little friend when they have a sparkler.
Yeah.
And everybody does.
You have to.
Now listen, you're the head TV critic at the Entertainment Weekly magazine, right?
That's right, yes.
Now, I want to talk to you about this Leno going to 10 o'clock. Did you hear about this?
I did, yeah.
What'd you make of this?
Well, I think if he pulls it off, it'll be pretty amazing.
If he pulls it off, he'll get in trouble. It's too early in the evening.
Well, I think you're about to announce maybe tomorrow CSI Ferguson.
No, that'll never happen. No, CBS are not entirely sure who I am.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that going on at 10 o'clock, it's very risky 5 nights a week to get people to tune in. I mean, there's going to be an enormous curiosity factor at first.
Right.
But after week of doing that same kind of show 5 nights a week, I think that's a real tough thing to do.
And isn't it the thing this, if it doesn't work, now Jay, I think, is, you know, he's great at what he does, and I like him, and his show is, you know, the top rated late night show. But if it doesn't work, just for example, then NBC then have 5 hours of TV to fill every week.
Well, they do now. Nothing's succeeding for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Mr. Ben Silverman, who you showed, his brilliant idea this year was to revive Knight Rider.
Yeah.
So that hasn't worked out for him.
You know, I think that sometimes when they revive these shows, I think I'm old enough to remember that this sucked the first time.
Right. It's like, I'd rather watch a GPS screen than watch Knight Rider.
No, well, also, you can't make Knight Rider without Hasselhoff. What's the point? No. Hasselhoff is, you know, that guy.
Yeah. And so, what do you think? Do you think does it make you more competitive? How does it affect you?
How will it affect me? I don't think it affects me much. You know, I'm not any threat to Jay. I don't think does it affect me? I don't know. You study this business.
Well, I think in a certain way, announcing it now kind of took the thunder away from Jimmy Fallon, who just this week was announcing that they were going to post these webisodes on the web to kind of introduce him.
Right.
So if he's moving into that 12:30 spot, suddenly there's a lot less promotion for his show.
So it's going to be Jay at 10, and then Conan at 11:30 after the local news, and then Jimmy Fallon at 12:30.
Right. And so and Letterman could. I know.
That's a lot of guys cracking jokes.
Well, here's my counter-programming idea for ABC.
Right.
Put The View on at 10 opposite Jay. Because if you think those girls argue now, you wait till you see...
Liquor them up. Liquor them up.
Joy... I'm telling you, Joy Behar, after her evening martinis, is very feisty.
Barbara Walters, she goes crazy.
Yeah.
She starts pronouncing her R's.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
She'll have it in her contract. She has to come out in a negligee.
See, now you lost everybody right there. It was working so well, and then you did negligee thing.
Scarface is such a great movie.
All right, that's enough. Ken Tucker, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Can't believe you laughed at a cat with a Santa hat on. It's funny though. All right, what did we learn on the show tonight? Well, we learned that Elizabeth Banks was here, and she had a lovely time, and she didn't leave anything on my desk at all. That's a really mad story, isn't it? I was like, we also learned tonight why I smell like ham and Twinkies. Oh, and we learned what a bat in the cave was. And look, there's a bat. Because, you know, it's not a real bat, don't worry. Well, it is real, but it's dead. Nah, it's not. Well, it is now. No, it's not a real bat. Can you give me the bat back so I can show them that it's not a real bat? Oh, God, because you know that Peter will be calling me up. Thanks, Nancy. He's all right. He's a trained bat handler. It's not a real bat. It's made of rubber. It's a rubber bat. All right. Just put it there next to the phone. Not a real bat. All right, good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.